How do you see this market before you get into it?
This year we have touched 1.5 crore. When we started, it was only me and my husband. We are here to stay.
Yes.
And I want more and more women to get into manufacturing.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I've got a very interesting guest, Mrs. Latha Vasisht from Airtek. Good afternoon, Latha, and
Hello, sir.
And thank you for giving us the time and for this interaction. Before we get into deep into what your company does, I want to understand, more about you, your background, what have you done. So, can you let our audience know more about you?
Definitely, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity provided also, sir. I am Latha Vasisht from Airtek. I am a Bangalorean, born and brought up in Bangalore, a pure Kannadiga. That is where I come from. I have done my MBA in HR.
Okay.
After that, I completed my MPhil.
Oh.
Currently, I am pursuing my PhD.
Okay.
But whatever I have told you now, all these things I've completed after becoming a mother of two.
Oh.
And that is what I'm proud of.
Okay.
I have two angels who gave me everything in life.
Okay.
That's what I can say, because, and I've named them like that.
Oh.
Elder one is JNANA,
Okay.
known as knowledge.
Okay.
The younger one is ICHCHA,
ICHCHA.
the desire. I desire for knowledge.
Oh, God.
So that is the basic meaning.
Okay.
And my basic motto of life is explore, experience, and evolve.
Okay. So explore, experience, and evolve.
Yes.
So these are your three, principles in life.
Yes.
So how to now let's move from you to your company, Adya. First of all, how you have chosen this brand name?
I had two daughters.
Okay.
And my mother wanted to name at least one of them as Adya.
Okay.
Which means number one.
Number one. Okay.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I couldn't name them.
Okay.
Then I said, my company is my third daughter.
Okay.
So why shouldn't I name the name which my mom wanted it to be?
Okay.
And then I named it as Airtek.
Okay. And now can you let us know more about your company?
Yeah.
What it does?
Yes.
And the journey as a founder, because you are not from a manufacturing background,
No.
and as per my understanding, there are very few women in manufacturing. So tell me about the journey of your brand.
Yes.
And as a founder, later on we will talk about the challenges.
Correct.
So more about the brand.
Yes. We manufacture HVLS fans,
Okay.
known as high volume, low speed fans.
Okay.
For industrial, commercial,
Okay.
and slowly we are getting into the domestic sector.
Okay.
So all the three purposes are served as of now.
Okay.
So initially we started with the industrial sector.
Mm-hmm.
We were into AC business as such.
Okay.
Initially we started with domestic AC service,
Okay.
and then we got into HVAC.
Okay.
I still remember 2011 I entered into MBA.
Okay.
And we started with AC business then,
Okay.
which was a little, in the infancy stage, growing to the growth stage.
Correct.
So I finished my MBA in 2013.
Okay.
I came out and I told my husband, now it's time to move from domestic to the industrial projects.
Okay.
So we got into HVAC projects.
Okay.
By 2016, we were in the market, a known name.
Okay.
And whoever were saying like, we are not ready to take up this project,
Okay.
it's quite difficult.
Okay.
Those projects used to come to us.
Oh.
So that was the challenge that we took up.
Okay.
And we used to solve every problem that came to us.
Okay.
So we were a known name in the market by then.
Okay.
And then we also got, these HVLS fans were quite new in the market then.
Yes.
One of our close acquaintances approached us.
Okay.
I still remember when I went to market this fan, there was a no because of the high pricing.
Yes.
First thing, price.
Okay.
Second thing, the weight.
Okay.
So both. So then we said, okay, this is not for us, not our cup of tea.
Okay.
Let us keep it by side. But something was going in our minds because this was a new product.
Yes.
And something was sticking in.
Okay.
Why don't you research on this? Why don't you research on this? So the research part was my husband's,
Okay.
not mine. I'm not from the technical background. Okay. I'm from the marketing background, if possible. I can say that.
Correct.
So he got into R&D.
Okay.
Day and night for 2.5, 3 years. Completely, he soaked into it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, one of our customers coincidentally wanted this product.
Oh.
And that was the time when we were continuously traveling and we had been to Singapore.
Oh.
There is something called as this island known as Sentosa Island,
Okay.
where in every junction there, in the railway junctions, these fans were there.
Okay.
Second time it hit us.
Oh,
That is when we thought, okay,
nature
somehow,
is bringing everything
yeah,
together.
in line, in
Yeah,
sync.
yeah.
Then we started seriously about this.
Okay.
But when we came back, there were people who had already manufactured these in India.
Okay.
So we took up dealership, we started marketing, and that is when the MSME sector, these people are the ones who opened our eyes.
Yes.
So that is how you can see our tagline, the customer's company.
Okay.
We went to these people when they said, you will come, you will install these fans
Correct.
and go away.
Correct.
Say, suppose it falls 190 to 200 kgs.
Okay.
People working below,
Yes.
what will happen to them?
Yes. Safety.
That is when my husband said, okay, now it's stuck.
Yes.
We have to do something with respect to weight.
Okay.
We have to do something with respect to noise.
Noise.
We have to do something with respect to price.
Okay.
All three were a big problem in the market.
Yes.
So he said, I'll do it.
Okay.
We have to cater to the MSME sector because that is where we come from.
Yes.
The micro background, that is how we started from zero.
Correct.
So, and we knew the pain.
Yes.
Then, okay, he did the first, the second, the third, 7 iterations failed.
Failed. Oh.
Such a setback.
Oh.
But then the 8th one clicked.
Okay.
By that time, it was Corona time, the pandemic time. We said, okay, we'll take it slow.
Okay.
We started in a very small place. And then, but to our fortunes, it clicked.
Okay.
And even before we were registered in the market, people were demanding for this.
Oh.
And then somebody was ready to take it over.
Oh.
That is when we said, okay, we're still in an infancy stage,
Yes.
but somebody is ready to take over our company. That means the product is here to stay.
Yes.
We are here to stay.
Yes.
Then, okay, we'll move ahead.
Okay.
That was the time we got a confidence.
Okay.
And Airtek was born.
Correct. Before we get into details, I will tell you, my wife was visiting Kukke Subramaniam temple and I saw your fan. I told my wife, I know the
Thank
founder.
you.
And I have seen your brand at lot of manufacturing units and people are happy. So first, now let's move it to the products, all the different products what you are offering.
Yes.
And your startup journey is very, they will discuss it, but so far it's very, roller coaster.
Yes.
And like I will add, I was few days back, I was at a conference, Mr. Ramdas, founder, Ace Manufacturing System, said that in his growth, he felt law of nature. Like if you do good, you will get good. So this is, I learned 2 days back at Laghu Udyog Bharti event.
Wow.
I was listening to him. So what sort of products now you have?
Yeah.
And what sort of market you are dealing? Market, when I said, are you there available pan-India or only Karnataka? So what is the offering by Adya?
We started with a product with 5 blades.
Okay.
Our fan with 5 blades,
Okay.
right from 6 feet to 24 feet in diameter.
Okay.
Per wing will be around 3 feet and 3 feet in 6 feet. Likewise, 6, 8, 10, 12, up to 24.
Okay.
We started with the 5 blades and then we slowly took up to 3 blades and 2 blades.
Okay.
There was a reason behind it. We went to a textile manufacturing company and we gave one of our fans to them.
Okay.
But they used to have these threads.
Yes.
Because of the rotation of the fan, the threads cut. That is when they said, we want these fans, but the thread shouldn't cut.
Oh.
Then we had to reduce the speed.
Okay.
The RPM had to be reduced. But the flow should be still there. So that is when we came up with 3 blade fans, especially for the textile manufacturing companies.
Okay.
And there was a weird thing which happened in one of the bar and restaurants.
Okay.
They said people hang out here to have some kick. With these fans, the kick is lost. What are we supposed to do? We need the air because something like breeze it is.
Yes.
That is the cooling that we can feel.
Yes.
But the kick should still remain.
Oh.
And then the product that came up is 2 blade fan.
Oh.
That is how the 2 blade fan came.
Okay.
And then there were some places where the ceiling mount was not possible. They used to have POP.
Okay.
And then they didn't want to change the ambience as such. So that is when we came up with wall mounting fans.
Okay.
And there were also some places in restaurants, especially they used to have huts.
Yes.
And they wanted the spot flow fans, like your spotlights.
Yes.
They wanted flow only for that space.
Okay.
So that is how the spot flow fan came.
Okay.
So these are all the different products
You have.
as of now we have.
Okay. So what I can take is, bring your problem, and other Airtek is, to solve all those problems, because it's apart from fan, you are somebody who like challenges.
Yes, sir.
What is the manufacturing process from R&D? And we are at your new facility. Thank you for your, inviting us to your new beautiful, manufacturing facility in Bengaluru. So what is the manufacturing process? What are the different department quality checks? How does your assembly line works here in your plant?
That is very lengthy to tell up.
No, in a gist.
But in a nutshell, if I
Yeah.
can say, you have to right from bending the blades,
Yes.
giving them the shape,
Correct.
and then we have 3 angles in them.
Correct.
The take, push, throw concept.
Correct.
The first angle takes in air.
Correct.
The second angle pushes the air. The
Correct.
third one throws it to every nook and corner.
Correct.
So the design department is sitting there,
Correct.
breaking their heads to give
Correct.
air to every nook and corner.
Correct.
We have cutting, we have bending. So there are so many processes.
Correct.
Sir. After that, we have the motor coming in. We
Correct.
have the drives coming in.
Okay.
Now, off late, we have started in-house BLDC motor development.
Okay.
So because we were into induction motors especially,
Yes.
and now we are moving towards brushless DC motors, which is developed in-house.
Okay.
So there are n number of processes by the time it becomes a fan totally.
Okay, sir. And can you tell me about the number of strength of your employees? A, B plus
Yeah.
the growth of your company. Not in the numbers. I need in percentage, like 2020 till now. And how do you see this market before you get into deep?
Okay. When we started, it was only me and my husband.
Okay.
That is where we started from 0 employees.
Okay.
We used to have one of our, drivers as such,
Okay.
who said, "I don't mind taking up this job. It is quite challenging."
Correct.
Then we thought, okay, people are interested to do this job.
Yes.
So slowly we started taking in people. As of now, we are around 20 plus people.
Okay.
Not many.
Hope SME is creating job, and you are, apart from being a founder, you are in manufacturing segment. You are
Yes.
creating employment for the our industry. It's a great task.
Yes. Sir. Yes.
Slowly it will grow.
But the vision of my husband is that less is more.
Okay.
If that concept is there in our fan, then it should be even in our numbers of employees. Because people are there who can contribute much more than we think, sir.
Correct.
The only thing that is required is that inspiration, that motivation, that spark.
Correct.
What 10 people can do, one person can definitely achieve that, sir.
Okay.
And we have awesomely talented people here who can do that. So we don't require much talent as of now.
Okay.
But as we are expanding, we'll definitely look into it.
Okay.
And coming to your second
Number,
question,
yeah.
the growth.
Yes.
We started during the pandemic. October 1st, 2020 was the date it was incorporated. By the time we got our GST, it was November 20th,
Okay.
2020.
Okay.
So we could start our numbers only from December.
Okay.
So we could get hardly 1 quarter
Okay.
till March.
Okay.
So we made around 5 lakhs. That was our turnover.
Okay.
2021. 21, 22, and then we could make around 25 lakhs.
Okay.
By 22, 23, around 45 lakhs.
Okay.
This year we have touched 1.5 crore.
Ah,
That is where we are growing year on year.
year on year. Yeah.
And it's a very nice experience.
Okay.
Thrilling experience, quite adventurous.
Okay.
Thanks to Corona for that.
Thanks to Corona.
But it has become a boon for us.
Okay. And just for my understanding, it's the fund. It's a self-funded, or you took money from?
It's a completely bootstrapped company. sir.
Okay.
Till today, we don't have an
You didn't raise
OD.
money. Okay.
We don't have a loan.
Okay.
Not raised it from someone.
Okay.
Whatever he has done, my husband has started it.
Okay.
When he did his AC business, whatever little he could earn from that, he started from waste.
Okay.
Whatever waste was left out, using that he used to make a fan.
Okay.
It was just a trial, but when it was on that day, all the neighbors just came in and said, "Oh, what's happening? Everything is flying away."
Okay.
So that was the first thing that he did.
Oh,
So then people said, "Yes, go for it."
correct.
So whatever was with us, we have started with that. And then we didn't want to grow drastically or geometric expression. No, we are in the arithmetic expression step by step.
Correct. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to visit the man, do come at Adya Airtek. The R&D head
Yeah.
or the co-founder,
Yes.
he's there at the facility.
Mr. Mahesh.
Mr. Mahesh. Do come and say hello to Mr. Mahesh because I've heard his story so many times, and he must be listening to us.
Yes,
Right
definitely.
now from the other room. So, what were the challenges you faced because like in my starting I said you are not from manufacturing background.
Yeah.
Your husband is he
Yes.
does all the R&D.
Yes.
But as a founder, what were your challenges? Because startup is a very painful journey, and so how was your journey? What sort of problems you faced, and the major challenges? Not if go into detail.
Okay. The first challenge, घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर.
Okay.
So I started from there.
Okay.
He was very sound technically,
Okay.
a genius for that matter, as I have seen him.
Okay.
There are nights when I used to wake up and see he's not there.
Okay.
He would sit in his R&D lab, the small lab office, and keep working there. So that was his brain.
Okay.
I knew he is here to do something.
Okay.
But what he lacked was the marketing background.
Yes.
How to take it to people.
Yes.
You develop a product.
Yes.
If that is difficult, this is much more difficult.
Correct.
And a little stubborn.
Oh.
So, convincing him was the most difficult part of my life.
Okay.
So, and then slowly I taught him, this is how it goes, this is how it goes.
Okay.
So, one thing that was a blessing for me was MSME,
Yes.
the support from the government.
Yes.
I started taking up exhibitions
Yes.
like IMS, India Manufacturing Show, Alasia
Yes.
at BAEC. And then we went to Vibrant Gujarat. We have been to IITF Delhi. We have been to Hyderabad.
Correct.
All these was possible only because of MSME.
Okay.
And we were on the DD News channel because of MSME again. So they have held us, our hand. They have supported us through step by step. And whatever we were into, we used to get the reimbursement because we are in manufacturing, first thing, and I'm a woman entrepreneur.
Yes.
Whether you go to the bank or to the government, as soon as you show your MSME, the proof
Yes.
or the identity, you get your benefits.
Okay.
I have to tell this, watch out ladies, please go, take your awareness from there, go yourself, they need not come to you. There are avenues where you get your help, and I want more and more women to get into manufacturing.
Correct. Thank you. Latha, before the interview, we were talking about the challenges we took. You try to take every year. Can you tell our audience, because that was a very interesting perspective, because lot of even me myself, I want to do many things because of my laziness or attitude. I have never done that. So can you tell our audience what is that every year challenges, what you are doing it for last so many years?
Okay. As a human being, everyone has something called as fear.
Yes.
Fear can be in many ways. Fear of heights,
Yes.
fear of water,
Yes.
fear of fire.
Yes.
If you take my younger daughter, she's fear of socializing.
Ah.
Even that is a greatest fear.
Okay.
So as a human being, even I had those fears. So what I thought was, every year I'll take up one challenge, my fear, one fear, and face it straight to straight.
Oh.
Face to face, I'll face it, and then I'll overcome it.
Okay.
The first thing that I did was, I was scared of flying.
Okay.
The first time I went in a flight,
Okay.
and the flight took off, I started chanting Hanuman Chalisa.
Oh, God.
And everyone was laughing at me. But I said, no, I have to do this because I have to overcome it.
Yes.
I have never failed to fail.
Okay.
And I'm never scared if somebody laughs at me, or I'm never scared to fail. Both the things has helped me a lot. And I flew. Now, even now, quite often I fly. And I remember the first day.
Okay.
That was the first challenge I took. The second one was, I was scared of heights. I started taking up adventurous games.
Okay.
I went on parasailing, paragliding, whatever was possible.
Okay.
And then trekking.
Okay.
All these came up. And then I was scared of waters. I went into scuba diving. And the greatest fear that I had was with respect to modeling.
Okay. Ah.
From every nook and corner, especially women has this, negativity with respect to modeling.
Okay.
So I wanted to know what is happening behind the scenes.
Okay.
Is it true? What people are talking about?
Okay.
Are the gossips true? Are women like that? Or is something, forcing them to do it?
Yes.
what is happening in this world. That was, quite very interesting topic for me.
Okay.
And every girl feels that she's beautiful.
Yes.
So I went on it. I went to Mrs. India Karnataka from Mysore.
Okay.
I told the organizers that this is my fear.
Okay.
They said, don't worry, it is a family event.
Yeah.
So that is when all the participants had come with their families.
Oh.
Entire hall was filled up with family. Then I said, it was not bad, yeah.
Correct.
At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, provided you go in the right way.
Yes.
You're not doing something wrong, then why worry? Then I won the runner-up. I was the first runner-up.
Okay.
So another challenge accomplished.
Nani, congratulations.
Thank you so much. The next year was manufacturing.
Ah,
So 2020, I took it up.
correct.
Not many women get into it
Yes.
because it's a man's world.
Yes.
I have also faced many situations where people have asked me, how come a lady on the table? Where is your boss?
Where is the
Who
boss?
can talk it? Who can talk about it?
Yeah.
Then I said, my husband and me are doing it. Then where is he? I said, I am the boss of my husband.
I'm the
So
founder.
please, so you can please
Yes.
let me know whatever you
Yeah.
want. So there are days when we have faced such things also.
Correct.
And today I'm quite confident.
Correct.
I've learned it from him, the technical background, what it is.
Yes.
Even if you take a fan, there are so many technical challenges that he has to deal with.
Yes.
The shaft should be right, the noise level should be low,
Correct.
the angles of the blade,
Correct.
the motor should be right, and then what is the distance between two fans, what is the noise level from the roof, to what level you have to drop it down. So many challenges.
Correct.
And I started learning one by one.
Okay.
And now I'm quite confident about it.
And I know it's a Friday and you have a lot of other work. I don't want to keep your people waiting for a very long time. I've got 3-4 questions we will touch upon. One, we recently celebrated Women's Day.
Correct.
And many happy Women's Day to you.
Thank you so much.
And 3-4 years back, we did a webinar called Indian Manufacturing, No Industry for Women. Because we see, like you say, very less number of women participating in
Yeah.
manufacturing. Like people say it's a software is a blue collar job. What will, as a founder yourself and overcoming the challenge of coming into manufacturing, and Airtek is doing wonders. And so, as a founder, what will be your message to the women empowerment? We say to the to women who want to join, or a person. Everybody wants to go to IT.
Correct.
The technology, engineering colleges. If you see, go to mechanical, you will see only couple of women.
Yeah.
Rest are there in IT, electricals, and all. So, at least if 10 people are there in a mechanical, what will be your message to women who are interested in working? B, because India is growing 5 trillion, 10 trillion, 15 trillion. We are talking more about numbers. Your message, because as a founder, I see you have done so many things in manufacturing, and plus all those things which even most of the men will demand, think of doing scuba diving and XYZ. But I don't see people can touch all those do all those things. That is, so what will be your message to the force, the woman empowerment, the Nari Shakti?
Yeah. I think I've told this earlier also. You can see it on my YouTube videos.
Yes.
The GEM report, the Global Entrepreneurship Monitoring Report.
Okay.
The GEM report says there are around 274 million entrepreneurs in the world, out in 74 economies,
Okay.
who are women,
Yes.
and 111 million women
Okay.
entrepreneurs are doing well.
Okay.
Out of 274 million women entrepreneurs, 111 million entrepreneurs are really doing well.
Okay.
The first thing.
Okay.
Second thing, according to the 6th census report, economic census report
Okay.
of India, from the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation,
Okay.
here around 58.5 million entrepreneurs are there in India, out of which 8.05 million entrepreneurs are women.
Okay.
We constitute to be the 14% entrepreneurs in India. And according to McKinsey,
Okay.
they say with equal participation of women in Indian economy,
Yes.
there will be a rise in GDP by 16 to 60%.
Okay.
In that case, why not?
Okay.
We should think about it. Women, this is the right time when we have to think about it. If we can't support ourselves, then who will support us? And then STEM, when it comes to STEM,
Yes.
especially, women are a little hesitant to get into it.
Okay.
Whether it is Sudhamurthy madam or us, apart from all other streams, if you take up mechanical, it is still the same, 2 or 3 people.
Correct.
Those days it was IT, today it is mechanical.
Yes.
Nothing new.
Correct.
So why shouldn't we try? That risk-taking attitude should come among women. And it is not a rocket science. There is a saying in our language in Kannada, Kaliyo Vargu Brahma Vidye.
Oh.
Kalt mele koti vidye. It means till you learn, you feel like it's the knowledge of the Brahma.
Okay.
But once you learn it, you'll feel like, okay, this is the knowledge of the monkeys.
Okay.
So there's nothing, very difficult about it. All you have to do is your determination, your dedication, your devotion towards it
Okay.
with discipline.
Okay.
All these 4Ds, once you have it, you can definitely get into the manufacturing sector.
Okay. Beautifully, summed up. Last 2 questions. One, as a founder, what is your strength? Don't take your husband's name.
Okay.
Because I want to add, because I know he's your biggest strength.
Yeah.
But without taking name of your husband,
Yeah.
what is Latha strength as a founder?
Yeah. There was one question in Mrs. India Karnataka. Express yourself only in 3 words.
Okay.
I said brave, brainy, beautiful.
Ah.
So that is Latha Vasisht.
And the last question, ladies and gentlemen, where do you see your company? Because I know you can name your clients as well.
Yeah.
Where do you want to take Adya Airtek in future? And your message to people who want to use this technology, like some are hesitant because of XYZ reasons. Since you are interacting with those people, what will your message to them?
As of now, we are very popular in Bangalore, across the districts of Karnataka.
Yes.
We are there in Andhra, we are there in Telangana, we are there in the south, if you take for that matter. We are there in Punjab,
Okay.
we are there in Gujarat now. So we are developing ourselves as pan-India now. It's been 3.5 years in this journey.
Yes.
So in the last 3.5 years, we have touched almost India. So in the next 5 years, I want to go global.
Okay.
Make in India for the world.
Make in India, made for the world. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have got any requirement in industrial fan and other challenges what you have in your soft floor, do reach out to Adya Airtek. And it was pleasure talking to you, ma'am. And one thing, before interview we were spoken on many things. You are one of the few founders, especially in manufacturing, which is charismatic. And best wishes for your company, and looking forward to meet you at Samurai Awards 2025. I'm inviting your participation in advance. See you in Bangalore. See you in Goa on 15th of November at Samurai Awards 2025. Best wishes to Adya Airtek team, and see you soon, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, Dinesh. I'll have to tell you, you are making the lives of entrepreneurs.
Thank you.
The most difficult part, we don't go out and market ourselves. You are here to do that for us. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you.